Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of us who are on this twin flame soul to soul journey back to reunite with our twins in this lifetime. And so I thought I would just do a really quick energy reading. So just to see what guidance wanted to come through. So basically it's going to be a quick update. So down the left hand side is your divine counterpart. What is the energy to what's going on in their heads, wanting, heart, and then what they're wanting. And also some guidance from the wisdom of the oracle, basically, and the guidance is to take the masks off. And also from the Akashic record. So what is collectively the divine counterparts being asked to look at, and that is the Queen of Forces. And so then for the same for us, right? So what's going on in our heads, hearts, wanting, and then also what have we been asked to look at from the Akashic records, and that is the Queen of Scrolls. So I'm going to go through it and just whiz through this. So basically what's going on in their head is this thing around, it's abundance, but it's abundance in all areas of their life. So it's abundance about, you know, thinking, I want my life to change because I want to feel that I am being basically supported, right? So if you look here, there's this light streaming down, but there's like shadow and stuff down here. And so because very often in situations, then, you know, you kind of feel like you want to be, where you want to be financially, practically, to be able to change your life. And sometimes that is just a practical thing, right? We just think, we need to have abundance in order for us to change, right? So that's what they're thinking, right? Because I can see that, you know, there is this element of focusing on material, everything material, basically, everything practical. It's like all of the practical stuff, you know, and that's what holds people back, right? Because a lot of the time it's either fear, it's fear of moving out of situations because you're practically tied to them and all of those things. So that's what's going in the head. But they also think, right, I want to achieve abundance so I can move myself out of these situations, right? And so then what's at the heart of them is, look at this, there is a soul calling towards this caring connection to create change. This is the third time today with 14. If you go back to the other videos, then it's also linked in there from today. But this caring connection, because the heart awakening is happening, right? 333s, the Ascended Masters. The Ascended Masters are here to support this. It's also now 333 is in this reading. It's the Trinity, right? The Holy Trinity. So the heart has been opened. You hold the key to their sacred heart. The secret's out. They're being told to, you know, take the mask off. They've got to change their lives in order to come towards this love. Because the key thing to know for them is that their soul here is the white horse and the physical body is catching up. And the soul is charging towards you, and this connection is charging towards that because the heart opening is opening more and more and more as we are all linked to the cosmic heart. As we're all linked to the awakening of the planet, the expansion of the cosmic heart, the opening of that energy, the awakening of that love. There is no, you know, basically what it does is it removes the masks and your life just feels uncomfortable, right? You've got to make changes. There's just, that's the call of the soul. So what they're wanting then is, look, they want the magician. They want a magician to come in and change, and to be able to change their life, right? To use this, if you look here as well, there's the twin flame energy. So basically it's being able to be the magician for your own life, right? To magic up into where you really truly want to be, right? Not feeling like you're stuck in where you are. And so that's everything that they want, because the masks have been taken off. It's you know, the guidance here is about, you know, behind the mask there is the truth, and we are being led to look behind the mask into the real truth of things. Now, the mirroring of this is crazy in this reading, because this is number 16, the guidance. What we're wanting over on our side is patience in exactly the same spot, which is also number 16. Base 16 is 7. 7 is your soul path. So your soul path with each other is to take the masks off, is to realize that, you know, basically, you know, all that glitters isn't gold, but actually that's the paradox of these unions, because the whole point is that to love all of yourself, the shadow, the light, the dark, everything, the polarity of the journey, that the gold glitters just as much as the dark, right? Basically, once you take your mask off, it's about realizing that you're loved for who you are, and that's the beauty, that's the realization, that's the call of the soul. So the message from the Akashic Records for them is that the Queen of Forces. So I'm just going to have a look for the Queen of Forces and see what the guidance is for them. Because, you know, we are all collectively working through these energies. So the guidance is, this card shows a woman balancing the energies of a sun in one hand and a moon in the other, with a river flowing beneath her feet. The Queen of Forces represents a woman who can help to bring greater balance in your life. Oh, hello. She brings an unusual combination of power and peace, creativity and receptivity in both her energy and her support. Sometimes this card can represent a person in your life coming into a phase of great power and an ability to sustain it with wonderful results. There is a gift of grace and serene understanding when this card is upright. It also brings new roles and opportunities. Careers in many of the sciences, global communication, nature and energy may now be available to you. The Queen of Forces could also indicate the appearance of a possible love interest or an associate in business or in a creative project who has powerful influence and connections for you or for another. I love that. This card, there is a tender yet powerful support for you. During this time, choose to support yourself as well. You hold the forces of the sun and the moon, and only you yourself can create the energy of your eternal life. So the sun, the creativity, and the moon, receptivity. Now, again, crazy synchronizing, because on our side, the guidance that we have is the yin energy, about being receptive, about being open, about being able to sit back, surrender to the process and trust, right? Yin is about being able to live with an open heart, being vulnerable, and just kind of like taking, you know, relaxing into the essence of your full self, basically, which is trusting in the divine journey. So, like, amazing synchronicities just all the way through this. So what's going on in our head is that wanting to have victory, wanting to have new beginnings in this golden era and this golden energy, you know, like basically have victory in these relationships. 28 is 10, 10 is 1, and they're having a new beginning, right? At the heart of us, look at this, it is the twin, or your divine counterpart. Doesn't matter about the sex here. The big thing about this is that they are holding the coin of truth for you, and also it's number 43, which is 7. 7 again is your soul path, so you're on the right path. The other thing is the energy that we're taking then into the union is the rise of the God Goddess energy. Again, number 7, the rise of this soul group into this. The rise of the, like I say, it's like bringing, you know, that heaven to earth, bringing the golden energy to earth, bringing this heart opening and this heart awakening. And so this is the energy that's shared in the union, right? The key thing for us to know is the angel of strength is with us. We've got the courage of the lion with us. You can do this. You are this warrior to create change. And don't worry, because you're strong. You can do it. The angel of strength is on your side. And then what are we wanting? We want to have basically patience, which I do think there's, like, you know, spirit also is always a little bit comical, because of course divine timing is one of those words that you're just like, oh, seriously. But obviously we want to be able to be patient for this journey, because we know that we have to be open and receptive to having an open heart, you know, and then trusting in the flow of that the divine will make it happen in the right time for us, and everything else is, you know, believing in the journey, trusting the journey, and working our own energy and being in balance, and all of those wonderful things that that we know, but sometimes it's really tough to do because you just want it to be here now. And it's like, I'm gonna go mad, but don't worry, it's all coming. So the Queen of Scrolls, what is the Akashic Records say for us? And it is, a beautiful woman holds a scroll as she stands in front of a sunlit archway. Around her swirls the energy of wisdom, knowledge, and Akashic truth. When this card appears upright, she brings important information and inspiration to you. The Queen of Scrolls is a woman of higher mind whom you may already know or have yet to meet. Her purpose is to help you move through the entryway to a new level of wisdom and understanding. She could be a teacher to you in some way, or offer a friendship that could develop into a deep love. I've lost my page. Hang on. That could develop into a deep love. Hang on. The woman could be helpful to you in some project requiring communication. If you're helping with the TF book, then that's brilliant. She may be an author, a marketeer, or a publisher. If you are a writer, she may be someone who assists you in getting published. The Queen of Scrolls could also represent you or a woman in your life getting a position in a field related to communication or academics. This card indicates a phase of deepening understanding and readiness to learn. It's the perfect time for personal growth and expansive learning, whether it's mind, body, or spirit. Open the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic Scrolls and step through the door of knowledge. So really interesting, basically. Expanding your creativity by